Hi guys, welcome to this video. This is Dr.M.MOORTHI, working as assistant professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So this is a lecture series of lean manufacturing, and then in this video we are going to discuss about a topic called basic elements of lean manufacturing. So in this previous lecture video we have discussed about what is lean manufacturing and then what is conventional lean manufacturing and what are the difference between these lean manufacturing and then conventional manufacturing. And then in this video we are going to discuss about what are the basic elements that is associated with the lean manufacturing. So this is the first. It starts with principles of lean manufacturing. So we have in lean manufacturing we have basic 5 principles. It starts with a value. So here in this first principle, the value means we have to value the customer feedback while we are going to produce or launching the new product into the society. And the second one is mapping value stream. So that is our map value stream. So once we are receiving the feedback from the customer, we have to identify the what are the basic steps it is required to map the parameters. And the next third principle of lean manufacturing is to make a flow, that is the creating the flow. It ensures what are the steps, basic steps required to manufacturing the product, that is that what the customer is required, and it ensures the continuous and then smooth flow of production process into the in the entire process. And then fourth one is the process, what kind of process is followed in during the production is we have to establish the pull type of process. What is pull type of process? So this pull type of process is the process that we are going to produce the product based on the feedback received from the customer, or when the customer is required the particular product, means when the industry will plan for the design and then execute the process. And then final one is the perfection. So this entire process need to be in the perfect manner. It starts with the process, product, manufacturing techniques, and then what are the what are the sequence of process to be followed, and then the delivery. So we have to ensure the customer throughout the process. So these are the 5 basic core principles that with the lean manufacturing. And next one is first is the value. Yes, I said earlier, we have to value the feedback that is given by the customer. So understand the customer needs and expectation, and we have to identify what are the customer demands, and then based on the survey is taken from the customer and the market, then we have to make the process, or we have to plan for the production. Next one is mapping the value stream. It starts with the document steps. So what are the preliminary process required for the process, and then identify the what are the waste that will occur during the process, and then what kind of the tool or equipment or manufacturing tool is to be used, that we have to identify. So these are the mapping the values. And the next one is the creating the flow. So we have to identify the possible perfect the process or sequence of process to be followed for the entire process, and then it is starting from the implementing the flow, or what are the sequence of steps to be followed, and then use the visual tools that tool will examine or visualize the entire process, and the eliminating the possible bottlenecks, what are the negative things occurring during the process that we have to eliminate. So that is the creating flow. And the next one is the process. So as I said earlier, we have different categories of the process. It starts with the push type and then pull type. The push type is the process that is the associated with the conventional manufacturing process. Yes, in the conventional manufacturing process, we are forecasting the demand in the future, and then based on our forecasting, we are going to produce the product in the mass quantity or mass production. Whereas in the pull process, identify the customer demand and then market demand, and then based on the market demand we are going to produce the process, and that is what the full process says. And then we are manufacturing process, manufacturing the product based on the customer demand and then market demand. And the next one is the perfection. How this perfection will come? So this perfection will come based on the elimination of possible wastage during the entire process. It starts with the production process. Yes, we have a number of the process, and then with by means of eliminating the possible wastage in the each process, then ultimately we attain the perfection. And then this waste will come is attained in the following parameters like transportation, inventory, motion. And motion means they required the movement of the product or people from one place to another place, and then waiting of process or workers in between the process, then overproduction, and then over processing, and then defects or product defects. So these are the possible wastage during the process. So by means of eliminating these waste during the production, there is a huge possibility that we get attain the perfection. And then with that perfection we will expect the continuous improvement in the process, as it is explained by means of the Kaizen process. In that we have to identify the plan for the perfect, and then check the possible or the way to attain the perfection. So thank you.